Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Kiara Liberatore, and I'm here to welcome you in tonight. Thank you so much for being here. This is a very special evening. We at Maine Inside Out have a long history of making original theater inside facilities, and this is the first time we've been inside doing this work in over 3 years. It's also only the second time we've been in an adult facility. The first time we did was back in 2008 when we started off with our first full playmaking project at the Women's Reentry Center in Bangor. The women performed their play, and that night I met Mr. Moran and we shook hands, and he said, "I'd like you to come do this with the men at my facility." And so here we are 14 years later. So thank you for being a part of this special moment. I want to acknowledge who's in the room with us tonight. We have family members of the artists here with us. We have, thank you. We have Maine Inside Out staff and board members and supporters and our family of artists. We also have a live audience all over the world watching this play tonight. We are live streaming this play, and this is the first time we've been able to do this from inside. It's very special, and we want to welcome in those of you who are watching from home or who may be at the Maine Inside Out Lewiston site today. Welcome, and thank you for being here with us. Woo! I also want to thank some others who helped make this possible tonight. Thank you to Mr. Moran for paving the way for us to do this pilot project here at Mountain View, and we hope it's the beginning of a long history of working here. Thanks for all your support. I don't know if she's in the room, but we want to thank Marcia Higgins, who handled all the details for us and got us cups when we needed them and big paper when we were brainstorming and helped us pull all the pieces together. Thank you also to Silas Haggerty, who has made a beautiful film that we will premiere tonight and also is supporting the live stream. And also to Jasper Lowe, who is filming this play so that we will have a copy of it that the artists can share with their family members and anyone else, and that we'll be able to continue to watch this and learn from it for time to come. Let's see, did I get all the thank yous? Thank you to those of you who support Maine Inside Out as well in all the ways. The support that you give is what helps make these projects possible. So thank you for being with us. That's part of how we're here today as well. And so I want to just kind of give you a little bit of how we got here tonight. Stacy and I have been coming here to the facility since late August, about 12 weeks of coming in one time a week for 2 sessions a day, working with a team of artists to create a play from scratch. It's hard work. It comes from a lot of trust of one another, sharing stories from lives, playing really weird, silly games, getting vulnerable, and then learning and practicing theater technique to create an original piece of art. And so then that brings us to today, where we get to share that creation with you all and bring you into it. And so I'd like to pass it over to my co-facilitator, Stacy, to share a little bit more about the theater.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Stacy Perez. I'm the Director of Advocacy and Support for Maine Inside Out. And to just speak a little on Theater of the Oppressed, it creates a safe space for those with a lived experience, a shared lived experience, to come together and create theater based on those experiences, and to imagine new possibilities, to engage with an audience in dialogue, and to honor each person's dignity and integrity. So tonight, as was said, we're going to be showing you a Smooth Feather Productions film with footage of our Lewiston Middle School and our guys here at Mountain View. Our play, If Not Us, Then Who? After all of that, we'll be having dialogue, and then following that, we will have reception with food and visits. And so that being said, we'd like to invite you all to stand in a moment of silence with us to honor those that we've lost in our communities and in this work, but also to acknowledge the struggle of the families of the artists that are performing tonight and that are here with us as well. So if you're able, please stand.
not us, then who?
If not us, then who?
If not now, then when?
If not now, then when?
What better time than right now?
What better time than right now?
Tell me.
Why don't you tell
If
me?
not us, then who?
If not us, then who?
If not now, then when?
If not now, then when?
What better time than right now?
Right now!
Through all of that pain, you gotta fight through it. Don't talk about it, man. You gotta do it. Try something different before you just lose it. That's why I write my life in this music. Just to show you I used to be foolish. Running wild in the streets looking clueless. I was young, but I know I was stupid. So I won't fall in line with them people. Cause I know what they do is illegal. And they ain't even treating us equal. Speaking facts when the truth could be lethal. So they trying to squish me like a beetle. I know they mad cause I put them on blast. Now I'm ducking and hiding cause they on my ass. Little did they know I was moving up fast. And now when I stop to the day that I pass.
Addiction's like a war that's impossible to win. Addiction has affected my life in so many negative ways. It's something I struggle with for a really long time. Practically everyone in my family is an addict, and all my problems that have occurred in my life stem from addiction. All the crimes I've been convicted of are all drug related. Addiction has taken so much from me, including the person I cared about most in this world. Addiction is a disease, so it's time we start treating it like one. Locking sick people up, taking us away from our family and support systems accomplishes nothing. It actually makes things worse. There needs to be more resources and help out there for addicts like me who suffer from this deadly disease. Prisons and institutions are not the solution, they're the problem. That's it.
Ring.
Hello?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's up, man?
Not much. You got that?
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, bet. I'm about to pull up.
I pop out.
Say less. Yo,
Yeah, I got that here. Go grab that. Alright, see you later.
What's the word, man?
Yo, my girl hit me up. She want me home for dinner. You all set for the night? Or you want me to come back?
Nah, I'm good right now, bro.
You need the strap?
Nah, I'm good. Stay up.
Love you.
Stay too. See what's going on tonight.
Yo, bro, you feel that?
Hell no, I don't feel that shit.
Nah, man, I think he got us, bro.
I think so too.
Yo, I got it on. We gonna get that.
Alright, let's go. Hey,
Hey, yo, bro, you
that's
think you
what-
get us in pump, bro?
Check
You
it
ready,
out.
pop, man?
Yo, what?
We out, bro.
Let's go.
Whoop, whoop. Get on the ground. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Get your hands behind your back. What's this? What's this? What's this? You're going to jail. You come on, man.
Mr. Murphy, let's go. I'm bringing you your book in. All right, hands against the wall. All right, he's all set.
Get off me, man.
You got 10 minutes to shower.
First case.
Give me your dignity, boy. Don't get comfortable.
5-minute phone call.
You ain't got no rights in here. Oh, man. They're gonna love you in the unit. This is how you treat your family? We're gonna need you to take a urinalysis test.
For what? I just got here.
We need to know what's in your system. Looks like you failed for opiates. You'll be receiving a write-up.
What do you mean I'm getting a write-up? I just came in here.
You're gonna have to talk that over with the disciplinary board here.
I didn't even do that when I was here. Yo.
Okay, Mr. Murphy, we're gonna be taking you off of your meds because of your failed urinalysis test.
For what? That's not even something I did here at this
Listen,
facility.
I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. It's out of my hands. You could grieve or something. I got it.
That's crazy. You know. Nobody's listening.
Mr. Murphy, come on in. I see that you got a write-up for a failed urinalysis. Would you like to take care of this now and waive your 24 hours to your hearing?
Yeah, Captain. If possible, I'd like to resolve this today. And honestly, I was hoping you could just drop it because it doesn't make sense. I'm getting written up for something I didn't even do here at this facility. So, I mean, I'm supposed to be here to better myself. So why are we starting this off on a bad note?
Well, I can't throw it out, but what I can do is work with you. How does 10 days loss of good time, 10 days room time, and $5 mandatory sanction sound?
That's crazy. You want to keep me here 10 days longer than I'm supposed to be for something I didn't even do here at this facility?
I don't know what to tell you. My hands are tied. You can file an
Tied?
appeal or just grieve it.
That's crazy. It isn't right, but really what it's like. Justified for wearing a badge, but tell me, where was the justice in any of that? They hold us to certain standards, but can't even follow their own policies or procedures. In fact, the only practices kept and upheld are those convenient for them. Where's the accountability? Something's got to give. What happened to my due process? We can't go on like this. The grievance system, by definition, is set in place to resolve any complaints or issues. But this Department of Punishment is so very dismissive. Sweep you under the rug, pass the buck, give you the runaround, hoping that you'll just give up. I have 7 filed and pending, but not one response in 6+ months. They violate my civil rights I have been stripped of, everything but pride, but they'll never break my conviction.
The system is broken. As you can see, we are treated less than animals. Our basic rights are infringed on. Forgive me for what I've done wrong. We are more than just our crime. We are people too.
Ring, ring, ring.
Yo,
What's up, cousin? How you been?
I'm alright, bro. How are you?
I'm good. How's life, man? How you doing out there?
It's alright, I guess, bro. I've been stressing a little bit, but I'm not trying to put that on you. I know you're in jail right now, bro.
Listen, I'm about to come home in a couple months. I just want you to know that I'm always here for you, no matter what. And yo, listen, we gonna write some music, right?
Absolutely, bro. I can't wait to see you. I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm gonna see you, bro. I love you. I'm gonna call you soon.
Alright, love you too, bro.
Hey, it's good to see you today.
It's good to see you too. I'm glad they let me in here for a visit.
Oh, what's wrong? I never normally get visits like that.
I didn't want to tell you, but your cousin has passed away. I'm sorry to tell you while you're in here.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I just literally talked to him like the other day.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you while you were in on the inside, but
Listen, I gotta go. I don't know what to think. I gotta go to my cell.
right.
You might be gone, but you're not forgotten. I'm gonna stay strong for you. I ain't stopping. Forever live long, there's no other option. In spite of your death, your spirit's still with me. I swear we connected like twins, you just get me. I know I went there through that pain you was feeling. So I wrote this letter, man, can you forgive me? Cause this guilt that I got, it ain't not my emotions. I'm lying if I say that I'm coping and healing. My life is a mess, but I go through the motion. I fight through the pressure cause you keep me focused. Then I look to the sky. Thank God for this closure.
I miss you, Keanu. R.I.P., bro.
You've been gone, Graham. You've been gone for 6+ years. I remember the times we used to sit up in bed, eating popcorn, watching the Red Sox game. I miss you, Graham.
Can't believe it's been 2 years since you've been gone.
I've been fortunate enough not to lose anybody during my incarceration except for the time that I would have been able to spend with them.
Too many people I've lost from behind these walls, unable to say goodbye just because I was locked.
My body hurts with pain and loss. Grief aching on the left side while sorrow aches on the other.
You should have went first.
I feel like a train whose weight is exceeding its weight limit. I've seen them go off the track before, but never have thought it'd be mine. Now going downhill, the momentum builds. On the inside, I start to worry, but on the outside, you'll see cold, hard steel. Through thick and thin, I'll push through, because that's what my boys in the heavens will want me to do.
Trials, tribulations, struggles, racism, sexism, isms! What's with all this oppression, depression, suppression, with all these guards, disillusions, illusions, and their seclusions? How can I change in here if all I have is empty promises? DOC talks a good game, and it sounds good on paper. But where's the action? Where's the promises? Where's the hope? All I can do is be the better version of myself in here. So inward I go, just to see where I go. What brings me peace? What brings me peace?
What brings me peace is my family and friends.
What brings me peace is my loved ones.
What brings me peace is knowing I'm coming home to my family.
Nature brings me peace. Hiking, horseback riding, seeing the waves and watching the stars brings me peace.
What brings me peace is all the good memories I've made.
Electronics and anything to do with a computer brings me peace.
In the midst of all this negativity and stress, I find my peace within the creative process.
Out of sight, out of mind. Loved ones have forgotten me. Don't you love me? Commissary's getting empty. Letters have gotten shorter. No phone calls, no visits. Why can't anybody see me? I feel so lonely. I'm here. I exist.
20 years have elapsed and I've been gone since I've been in society. You haven't heard my voice, but I'm still there. You will hear my voice. Even though that I'm behind this wall, I still exist. You'll still hear me. I'm right here. I exist.
I'm speaking up for the ones that can't speak for themselves. They exist just like I exist.
Temporarily gone doesn't mean we should be forgotten. I exist.
Just because I'm not there right now doesn't mean I'm gonna be gone forever. I exist.
I've only been in two and a half. You stopped answering my phone calls so much. You stopped writing me long letters. Do you see me? I do exist.
Through it all, I'm still standing here. I exist.
Unresponsive to correspondence, unaccepted when I call collection. I'm starting to get the message. But God damn it, you gonna hear me out. I exist. If not us, then who? If not now, then when?
If not now, then when?
That's not when.
We are the change.
We are the change.
We are the ripple.
We are the ripple. We exist.
We exist.
I'm Simon. I've been with like Maine Inside Out for like 13 weeks. I just started doing it this year, and it's been a really good experience for me. I'm trying to be a voice with all my peers here for the voiceless. And yeah, I just had a really good time doing this, and I appreciate all you guys coming out here.
My name is Abdi. I've been doing this since 2014, 15. It's been a good journey and more to come.
My name is Jace Murphy. I've been acquainted with Maine Inside Out for quite a while, a few years, but I haven't actively been involved and actively been a member until this year, and it's been a great experience.
My name's Will. I started Maine Inside Out back in Long Creek, back in like 2017, 2018. This will be my second time doing a play, and many more to come, definitely many more.
My name's Hassan. This is my second play. My first play was back in 2013, Journey Through Punishment. And yeah, it's been a great experience, you know, coming here, for them to come in here and do this play, you know, getting to meet these guys and get familiar with them. Now they're like family, you know. So it was a great experience, and I'd love it to do it again.
My name's Gavin. This is the first play I've done with Maine Inside Out. I've been with them for the past 3 months. If you've seen what we were doing a month and a half ago, you guys would have been shocked. You all would have been like, these guys are not ready, but you know what? We pulled through, and I'm definitely happy that I was able to do it with these boys, because it's something special, and I can't wait to do it again.
My name's Chad. This is my first time ever doing Maine Inside Out. I never even knew this even existed. And boy, do I tell you, I am so happy that I found it, because I got 4 months left, and when I do get out, I plan to follow through with this, because there's so much that has to change. There's a big white carpet that's just shed over society's eyes, and they don't know what it's like for us here. And if they only knew what was behind these walls waiting to get released, they would want to be heard. So this is the beginning of the change. This is where I want them to see, and I'm so proud to be a part of this, and I'm happy to be with these guys, so thank you.
My name's Will. This is my second time with Maine Inside Out. The first one was in 2019. The mission with these guys is unbelievable, with, you know, revolving around justice reform, and especially this play. This play is specifically for, you know, prisons and how we get treated in here, and how it's not okay. It looks good on paper, like you said in your part, but on the inside, it's nothing like the papers say. It's beyond messed up. I don't have even words for it, and I'm incredibly grateful for this group right here.
Yeah, so we'll take any questions from the audience first, and then we'll also allow the artists to reach out individually if they choose to. Any questions for?
Hey guys. So for you guys that are first timers, I'm so proud of y'all for having the courage to do this, especially from in here. Like, I just want to give that appreciation for all of y'all. I want to give y'all this because, yeah, there are things like retaliation and everything that you might have to work out, and I'm so proud of y'all, and I just want to give y'all a round of applause for just being. I am a facilitator of Maine Inside Out, and like, how did it feel to be able to work with your art, to be able to work out these feelings, to be able to work out these these problems that you have through your art, through your creativity?
It was tough. I mean, it's different here, you know, like you always have to have that wall built up and act like you're always tough and everything. But being a part of this, just like, you see a lot of people like actually wanting to help out and want to speak up. And it was hard for a lot of us, you know, to speak up and actually do something like this. But there was there was more to the play that we wanted to add, but like it was like we had to pick out the certain ones that we really needed, you know, you had to see and hear, and that's why we want to do it again and again and again.
My question is that I heard you say that if we looked a few weeks ago, that you wouldn't have thought that this was possible. So, what was the turning point for it to come together? What was the catalyst to make it happen?
Well, I feel like the turning point was, you know, that mentality of just changing gears really quick and, you know, seeing how far we've come from when we started. And from that, I guess we just sprouted into what we are now, and it was crazy. Crazy experience, a lot of egos. But, you know, put aside our ups and downs, we all came together and made something, excuse my language, but fucking awesome.
Does anyone else want to respond to a turning point or what got you through?
Yeah, I could respond. It was faith. You know, like, at first we really, it was too much, like we were stressing ourselves out a lot. And the whole time I kept saying, yo, just have faith. Just have faith and we're gonna do it. And then we had faith during the performances. When we got faith, and we flew right through it like it was nothing. I'm proud of these guys because a lot of them were, you know, like, they can't perform, they don't want to perform in front of people because they got stage fright. But,
Who do?
Thanks. But, you know, I'm glad that they actually, you know, faced their fears being on the stage, and actually, they did great.
I know for me personally, this is my first time doing this. I was stressed out the whole way through, man, the whole way through. And it reached a point where we were just like, okay, we gotta, it's here, the performance is tomorrow, so we just gotta do it. And we did it, you know, if not us, then who?
So welcome to Ohio.
I just want to show appreciation to you guys, just for your courage for the first timers and people who've done it before, just for being vulnerable and giving us this performance. I just want to thank
I also want to give some appreciation. Like, I came in to see this, you know, a couple months back, and, you know, like, just being able to see your guys' work come together and to be able to work on the song with you guys, like, blessed, man. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, I'll do one. I'll do appreciation, and then I'll give you guys a question. First off, you guys are awesome. That play was awesome. The duo between you guys right there, and me, and our new member, that freaking song, excuse my language, was fucking awesome. All right, you know, I'm just saying, that was phenomenal. You're new to this, and you spoke awesome. awesome. I listen to every one of your words, and I do see you guys. You guys ain't forgotten. My only question is, because I like the response to it is, how'd you guys feel when you first started to how you feel now that you've already finished it?
I mean, I feel relieved, honestly. I'm serious. Like, I was really stressed out. Probably the whole time we were standing back there, my heart was beating out of my chest. And now I just feel like I'm kicking back on a couch, like relaxed with my family. Like, my family didn't come here, but this is my family. These are my brothers. So, yeah, I just feel relief, man.
Yeah, I'm your flame.
We family, bro.
Thanks, bro. I know. I can tell.
I think you said it perfect in the background, man. Once you come in at MIO, we'll always have your back, no matter where you are.
Got me through my darkest times, I can tell y'all that. You know, I'm just glad that I got to experience this. Half the time I be feeling like just doing this play, I felt like I was a newcomer again. Cause like it always brings me back to the beginning every time. Cause it reminds me of my cousin. And you know, I just.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When you get that haircut?
Today. I got it today. Huh?
I said I knew it.
You almost made
There
me
go the
proud.
barber right there.
It's a nice one.
You almost made me cry with that, 'cause, like, throwing out my boy Room down there. Like, I almost just broke down. That was great. Thank you.
Yeah, I had to, because I felt like, you know, he's always in my mind, so I wanted to put him right there so to let y'all know, like, he's always with me no matter what. And that helps me out a lot every time, just thinking of him, because he always took. Oh, God. I know he's watching us right now.
Amen.
I know Room, and I know him pretty well after the 2 years I got to know him. For all you guys that had stage fright, wasn't so bad, was it? And he'd have a big smile when he said it to you guys, because he said he did it before. I know, because he called me out one day when we were getting ready to go on a play. I had to do it. I had to learn a line within 13 minutes we were on the play. For all you guys that have stage fright, put yourself in my spot. I did it, you can do it. I call myself an MVP, but today you guys are the MVPs.
Nice.
You're so strong. He's so strong. My boy Tyler, he's so strong.
So strong.
Thank you, Mike, for shouting out things in the play that you really loved, and I wanted to invite other folks to do that. If there was a scene or a moment that really hit you, we'd love to hear that back from you.
Yeah, people in the back. Let's go.
As a parent of someone who's been incarcerated for half of his life, there were pieces of, especially the parts about being forgotten, not getting the letters like you were, not having commissary paid for, all of those things, you know, that we've had conversations about, just seeing it happen for so many years. And there were parts, and I can't identify them exactly, but I'm saying thank you, because it was emotional. There was emotion that was coming up inside me, because, you know, as a parent, you think you've got empathy for your loved one who's inside, but until you can spend a minute in their life, you have no idea what it's like. I never spent an hour or a day or a night in prison or jail, so I can't relate. I can try, but I can't. I'm really curious about a couple of things. One is, if some of you can answer, was it the process that you enjoyed the most, or was it the actual performance that you enjoyed the most? And then the other question is, what are you taking from here? How do you bring what you just did, which was super powerful, how do you bring it back to your life in here?
question.
For me, it was the process and doing the performance. That's what I like the most, because the process shows the rawness of what you want to put in, and then doing it shows that, like, I guess to show you guys that, you know, we did it, and then what I take back with me over there is just to show everybody that, you know, we are the ones that's gonna take that first step for you guys to try to make a change. That's what
I mean, for me, I would say both as well. The process was great, getting to know some of these guys and, you know, having them become my brothers, that was great. But also the play, because it gives us a chance to voice ourselves and have our message heard, because like he said earlier, you know, nobody understands us like we do, you know. Nobody's been through our shoes, what we've been through, you know. You might say you could understand, but you can never really relate, because until you've done a minute or an hour or a day, and some of us have done years of our lives. And we weren't trying to portray a message like the CEOs are bad guys or anything like that. We were just trying to set the tone of, like, there needs to be change. The system is broken. Like I said, the system is broken. It's not the people. The people here are just doing their jobs, you know, making sure their family's good, you know, and it's the policies and the procedures that we want change, you know. We feel like some of the stuff are good here. There are some, you know, bad ones, but it's the policies, procedures, the grievance policies, those steps that need to be changed. And that's what we're here to do, you know, and start the process of trying to have our voices heard, you know, be the voice for the voiceless.
I think that this was a powerful message, you guys. I'm amazed and I'm humbled, and being humble is not how I roll most of the time. Trust me. But I feel like I've got a new pair of lenses with after what's happened and what I've lived through with my grandson William. I see things so different, and I agree with every single thing that's happened. I talk to people at home, because I'm in West Virginia. I live in West Virginia, but every morning I tell you what I go and I share my story, because you know, I'm not a lawyer or a doctor or Indian chief, but I can talk and I can speak, and you guys you said everything. Yay for you. Yeah, you guys were amazing. What a gift. What a gift you shared with me tonight. Thank you so much.
For me, the process was it was good. I didn't know what to think when I first started this. It was amazing. The play is the kickback and the relax after. The process, it was just great to interact. I'm such a goofball when working through this. I mean, I like to make people laugh and enjoy the process. So that was my favorite part of it. And I take it back with me every day. Every time, every Wednesday we got together, I'd go back in the block and like have that fun time. And then as soon as it started getting negative, then I'd start retreating back, and then I was like, all right, I gave my part back. But this is a great process, and to be able to voice it, and I'm like, shout out to the warden for letting us live stream this. I really do. I'm thankful for this, so the message can get out to a lot more people than right here. And that's part of the change that we need right here, is this, the voice, to get out. It needs to resonate. That's the ripple, you know?
Yeah.
So this is just phenomenal. I love that you guys jumped into this. And my question is, for any of you really, but for people who are first timers, like what what went through your minds as you learned about this? It's like, why, like what led you to jump in without really knowing what you were going to be taking on?
I guess for me it was just like the bigger picture, because like I wasn't really interested in getting up on, well, I guess stage and like acting in front of a bunch of people and like saying something that I've struggled with a lot. But once I realized like it was important to all my other friends and stuff like that, I was like, I might as well be a part of it. And then it just turned out to like really warm my heart and like, I don't know, kind of like teach me how to care for people a little bit more, you know what I mean? Because in here I'm so used to like isolating myself and just being in my own cell. And I guess so like one thing that I took from this too is just like it humbled me, like honestly, you know. But yeah, that's it for me.
And just to touch on what he was saying too, for me it's the motivating factor for me to want to join this was to be able to show. At first I thought it was going to be individual plays, like each one of us were going to act out a scene and mold everybody to a play, and I was going to do the one of re-entry because I've done 20 plus years incarcerated and I'm due to get out in 4 months, and just to show what it's like, of how scared I am of society. Like I've been incarcerated and it's just, that's been my life. I was 20 years old incarcerated, so I don't know nothing about society. I don't know where I belong out there, so that was gonna be my part. But I feel like this right here is so much more powerful, and I'm so proud and happy to be a part of this, because the evolution of this play, of how it is amazing, and things had to be said. And I know that there's going to be future parts of when I'm in Maine Inside Out that I can show that of what I needed for that part. So I just think the end all was amazing, but that's one of the reasons that was the driving factor for me to join.
Any of you have full response?
For me, it was just doing something with my people, these are my peeps. So I had to be a part. I'm always down to support the cause,
For me, being this first time I'm a part of Maine Inside Out, really seeing all these boys next to me, all my close friends, come and want to do something like this, it really drove me to want to do the same thing. So again, I'm super stoked on the end result and the message we got across, all our words and voices being heard. Yeah.
Any last questions or responses?
Can I ask for, do I see him out there? Liberty? Is he still here? Are you here? Oh, sir. How do you feel about this? I mean, I'd really like to get your feedback if it's possible.
Good. One thing I enjoyed was your passion. That was nice. That came out very well. Very passionate about this. And everybody has a voice. So that's important to hear. As difficult as it is for us to hear, it's important to hear. Everybody's perspective and truth is important. So I was glad to hear it.
Thank you all so much. Let's let the dialogue continue. We have some food prepared for us from Culinary Arts, and we have some time to mingle and continue the dialogue in smaller groups. So thanks again.